Good morning everyone. If you're new here, my name is Kate. So glad to have you here with me today. Today is a cleaning motivation video. I'm actually in my kitchen and I'm very specifically going to be doing some cleaning sort of tasks or jobs in my kitchen. It's kind of one of those situations where like the dishes and sort of generally wiping down benches and things like that, they always just get done no matter what. You just kind of find the time to do those amongst everything else. But things like wiping down, kitchen cupboards and just doing a little bit of a deeper clean in certain areas, those kind of jobs can get sort of pushed to the wayside a bit because you're just kind of doing everything else, those more sort of day-to-day tasks. So that's what I'm going to be focusing on today. Hopefully it will just give you a little bit of inspiration or motivation to do a little bit of extra cleaning either in your own kitchen or another space in your home. I'm so glad that you're here with me today, and let's get on with this cleaning motivation video.
So I'm going to start by doing a little bit of a tidy up in my kitchen first. This is kind of one of my domino chores, along with putting washing into the washing machine. But to be able to do some of the tasks today in my kitchen, I do need somewhat of a cleaner, clearer, sort of space and surfaces to be able to do what I need to do. I do apologise for my voice again today. I'm still recovering from this head cold of mine, and so I still sound a little bit nasally. I apologise for that. I did purchase last week, if you saw my video from last week, these containers for my fridge, and I'll show you what I used to have in there up until this point, but I just really felt like I needed to replace what I had in the bottom of my fridge so that I could see more clearly the fruit and vegetables that I was actually storing. And these containers with these separate compartments that you can actually change the sizes of have worked really, really well. They just sit in the bottom of my fridge and I can actually just see what is in here before it starts to go bad, and they're easy to pull out and just replace everything that is in there rather than the big plastic container that I did have in there. I don't know about you, but food storage for me is kind of a constantly evolving process or project. You find, one sort of storage system that works well for a time, and then you discover that it's not working so well for you anymore, so you have to kind of change it up. But for me, I definitely find that if I can just really visually see very well what is in my fridge, then I'm much more likely to have less food waste and be able to, see it and think, oh, I'll use that in my next meal, or even just for the kids when they're ferreting around in the fridge. Then if they can visually see, what's in there, apples and things like that, then it's just much more likely to get used rather than going bad and being thrown into the bin. So I'm just finishing up the general tidy here in my kitchen, and then I can actually get on to those tasks and chores that are the extra things I'm going to be doing today. So just starting with deep cleaning of my surfaces, and just those kind of areas that are not necessarily going to be cleaned or wiped down every day. So for me, this included all of my kitchen cupboards and just down the sort of side of the oven, and all of those spaces where just grease and grime and oil from the hood and just general day-to-day cooking, it accumulates, and you don't really notice it until it gets to a certain point, and then you realize that it needs a good wipe down. And quite often, just a general spray is not going to be enough. Sometimes I have to get the Jif, or that sort of abrasive cleaner, maybe Barkeeper's Friend, or even a bit of baking soda with some washing liquid can be really, really great just to have a little bit of abrasive there to help clean. So I'm just going to give all of this a good wipe down. There's lots of finger marks and fly dirt and just sort of grimy areas that you can't see on here, but it just felt really good to get all of this wiped down and clean around the handles, things like that. It just really, really needed to be done. And I was rinsing my cloth, I promise, lots and lots between all of these wipe downs, but I have just cut that out of the video because otherwise the video was going to be too long. But I definitely was rinsing my rag with nice hot water in between doing all of these cupboards. Now, if you have cats, you will understand what these marks are on the side of my cabinets here. I actually have them in various other places across my house as well. So the marks are just at cat height, and it's where my two cats rub up against the cupboards, and they do it on the stair posts, they do it on chairs, and I just get all of these little marks that accumulate, and they need to be wiped away. Super easy to wipe away, but today was the day to get these sorted. Another project or task that I desperately needed to do today was to clean these windows. These windows actually look out onto the road, and my cats like to go out of one of them, the right hand side one, to actually get out of the house, so they get a lot of cat hair on them, unfortunately, and just general dirt and grime. So I'm just using my Karcher here to give them a good wipe down and clean, and then going over them with some window product as well, just to make them streak free and super shiny. And they looked so much better after doing this, and it really didn't take too much time to do. You sort of look at these projects, well, I know I do anyway, and think, I'm not going to do that because it's going to just take me too much time, but it really was only a few minutes to do this job. I do need to do the outside windows as well, but that will have to be a task for another day. So I have gone around all the baseboards with my spray and tissues and just given them a really good scrub. Gosh, when you have animals, there's just hair and grime just all of the time. It's really, really hard to keep it under control, especially the hair, if you're not, like vacuuming and probably mopping every single day as well, which I don't know about you, but I just don't have time to be doing that. So it just needed a really good scrub around the edges of my kitchen, so that was great to get done. I did end up having to use a bit of Jif as well, just in some difficult spots that were quite dirty. And then I got the mop out, and again, I really don't mop my floor very often. It should be mopped a lot more frequently than what I do, especially because I have animals. But this spray mop is particularly good for just giving it a quick once over, and it certainly smells a lot fresher and feels a lot fresher and less gritty under your feet when you've given the floor a good mop. Just finishing with some cobweb removal here. I really hope that this has motivated or inspired you to maybe do a little bit more of a in-depth targeted clean in an area of your home. Thank you so much for joining me today. I really appreciate you watching, and please leave me a comment below. I will answer you back. Have a great week, everyone. Super blessed week, and I'll see you again very soon. Bye for now.